Who doesn't love a new release by a clone house that's beyond popular like Armaf? I haven't heard anything about this particular fragrance, nor do I know what it's cloning. Let's see if I can even figure it out so I can bring you the Nuit by the House of Armaf, iconic. Blue?
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone in the villa. Yeah, there's some friends on the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, 𝐷𝐸 to the U to the B to the A. I got this fragrance in from Fragrance By. Shout out to Fragrance By. They sent over this joint to check out and look at this beauty. When they told me they were getting in a new Armaf, I was like, gimme. So the presentation absolutely has me curious. I don't know anything about the fragrance. I haven't looked up any notes. As usual, this is going to be a true first impressions. Hopefully I can figure out what this is a clone of. I doubt it's going to be an original of anything, but we shall see. The Club de Nuit Intense line is uber popular, so I'm anticipating that this is going to be halfway decent. Now, is it going to follow suit to the original Club de Nuit, like as far as 𝗙𝗵𝐿𝒂𝐿 or Millésime Imperial, or I don't know. I have no idea. It being a blue fragrance called Iconic, maybe it's cloning an iconic blue fragrance. I have no idea. Hopefully I can find something that gives me an idea of how this fragrance is gonna smell. But let's look at the bottle. Ooh, this looks snazzy. Look at that bottle, huh? Actually a pretty handsome 𝗙𝗍𝗄 bottle there by Armaf. Iconic. I wonder what this is gonna smell like. Why do I have a feeling that something internally is gonna tell me that this is gonna shift somewhere towards like a Dior Sauvage or a Bleu de Chanel. I don't know why they would go that route, as they've been sticking with the niche space, but something to me screams that they're gonna pivot and go that route, which I really hope they don't, but we shall see. I just hope it isn't just a boring ass blue fragrance, because that is gonna be completely disappointing. But I do like the bottle presentation, and I'm hoping I like the scent profile. But there's nothing else to do, right? We gotta smell this shit, and hopefully I can identify what it is. Well, clearly there was no air in that line, so let's see what Club de Nuit Iconic by Armaf smells like. It's in that designer blue. It is a familiar scent profile. It's in that designer space. Why would they go designer? Why wouldn't you just stick niche? Is it good? Yes, it's nice, it's fresh, it's vibrant, it's bergamot, it's lavender. Maybe a little bit of a grapefruit aspect in here. I fucking knew it, yo. Why couldn't they just stick with the niche, fam? Why did you have to clone a designer? I let this dry down a little bit. There's definitely bergamot, lavender, like a good smack of ambroxan. Very mass appeal, very fuckboyish, honestly. Is it bad? No, not at all. People are gonna love it, and especially if it's the proper price point. But it's not niche, it's designer, fam. It's fucking designer. You might as well be singing Panda, Panda. It's like, fuck. Let me get some of the fragrances here, because I gotta figure this shit out. It's one of those fucking things. All right, y'all. This is where my head is at, where this fragrance lives. 100% it is not niche. No way in hell. This is where I'm living. Acqua di Gio Profumo, Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, Profundo Lights maybe, and Dylan Blue. So I'm gonna try to figure out right now which one is the closest, because I feel that it's kind of on that hybrid tip, but it's definitely in this bubble. It smells very nice, but why would you get away from like... Alright, so I'm gonna first try Acqua di Gio Profumo. Just for shits and giggles, I don't feel it's that. No. It's not Profumo. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Let me jump right into Sauvage, because I don't just want to waste time. I'm going to go Sauvages, although... No. Alright, I think it's going to be Sauvage Bleu de Chanel, although this is the Parfum version, so it's going to be a little bit different. I think that one's leaning towards possible EDT, maybe. It's hybridish. It's gonna be a hybrid. Let's try Dylan Blue. If it's Dylan Blue, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's a hybrid. It's gotta be a hybrid fragrance. Let me respray this joint. So it's got a ambergris kind of musk bottom. There's a little bit of a dryness, a little bit of a 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐒 vibe in this fragrance. But it's a hybrid type fragrance. It's gotta be. I don't get these particular scent profiles. It feels like kind of a mishmash of Bleu de Chanel and Dylan Blue. Trying to think what else. It's gotta be some. I know the scent profile. I don't know why I can't put it together in my head and really pinpoint specifically which one it is. I managed to find some notes. All right, so bergamot, pink pepper, orange blossom, jasmine, lavender, tagetes, I don't know what the hell that is, geranium, vetiver, elemi resin, ambroxan, saffron, amber, cedar, patchouli, labdanum. This smells like a straight up hybrid right now. Let me try it on skin real quick. Let me see if I get different nuances on skin. I'm upset because I wanted it to be another niche clone. That's what I was looking for. But it's not niche, at least not niche that I can identify right off rip, because it shines 100% designer. Yeah, it's a little bitter, a little sharp, resinous, very resinous on the opening, and a nice little punch of ambergris on that opening along with that bergamot and lavender factor. There's a dryness here that does give slight niche-ish vibes. So as far as scent profile is concerned, it feels high-end designer, borderline possible niche. I can't specifically pinpoint the fragrance. It smells like a blue designer fragrance in the mass appeal space, which if in fact it is, it's disappointing because you should have stuck with the niche. I like the presentation a lot. I think it's a cool looking bottle. The scent profile on my wrist, that opening, that harshness has definitely calmed down. It's still a little bit gritty, very synthetic on the opening. You just get that really dryish, ambergris, resinous opening. I don't dislike it. I'm just disappointed by the scent profile right now, at least in this time frame that I've had with it. I'm gonna give it more time. Right now, I keep going back to this joint because there's some sort of like nutmegish, cuminish kind of vibe available in that opening. The fuck is this shit? There's soapiness, there's mass appeal, it's a blue designer. I'm sticking with blue designer. It's not these on the table unless they're EDT concentrations that deviate from the ones that I have on the table right now. I have a feeling it's gonna be on some EDT. I'm curious to see what other people's interpretations are. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Armaf Club de Nuit Iconic, I'm gonna give it a 6.2. 6.2. It's not a bad fragrance. It's just not what I wanted it to be. It's not linear in any way. There's massive changes continuously going on. And this is a fragrance I'm gonna have to sit with at least for a day or two because first impressions really does not let me identify what this new little puppy is. And it's bothering me. It's changed again. Now it's fresh out of the shower, soapy lavender. What is this shit? I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. I'll see y'all bitches next time. If you're interested in this particular fragrance, I'll put a link in the description. Shout out to Fragrance By for sending me this fragrance. I'm gonna find out what you are, you little some of my smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you